series here that I started a couple weeks ago. But some of y'all that are watching or listening to this, I got a question for you. And don't get mad. You know, Jesus gave us an example of the kind of life that we're supposed to live and how we're supposed to do things. I had a question for you. In Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, or Acts, I mean, anyway, did you ever see Jesus ever being worried about weather? I didn't either. Matter of fact, one story that kind of stands out to me, he told the boys, let's go to the other side of the lake, let's go over there. And so they knew where to go, they knew where he wanted to go. And he got out in the middle of the big lake, and the storm came up, and was Jesus standing there biting his fingernails and freaking out, going, oh, what? He was asleep. So what's your point? Don't freak out over the weather. Here's what I want you to understand. Okay? Jesus, after he died and was buried and resurrected, one of the last things he said to us before he went to heaven was, all power, both in heaven and earth, has been given unto me. Now you go in my name and you do it. You have power of attorney. You literally have power of attorney. You can do things just using his name. You know what he did to storms? He woke up, he went to him, and he went, be still! And he went back to bed. So when you're hearing your tornado warnings go off or whatever, don't be afraid. I mean, don't be happy about it, get mad about it. Go outside on your porch, point your finger at it, until it be still. Rebuke it. Speak to it. Jesus he wasn't playing when he said, look, I'm going to heaven. I've got all the power, both in heaven and earth, and I'm giving it to you. Okay? So, I guess before I can get my message, somebody needs to see that. I'm trying to encourage you. I'm not trying to condemn you about being afraid of weather. I mean, it's natural. But God's not the one sending you storms or tornadoes or hurricanes or you know that we had here in Lake Town area, we had an earthquake last week. Did it bother you? Didn't bother me. Okay. That ought to be the same kind of attitude you have about storms. That'll make you mad. If the radar starts showing stuff coming your way, you know what? You ought to go out on your porch and say, not here. I'm sorry. No. Not going to happen. I ain't putting up with it. I've got the power and authority of the most powerful name in the universe, the name of Jesus, and I'm speaking to you. You better get on out of here. You got to have that kind of attitude. I don't know who that was for. Don't send me too much hate mail. Just get over it.